They say first love is unforgettable, but what if it finds you when you're at your weakest? A new volunteer with an energetic smile, carrying books. She slips on the wet floor, dropping everything. Liam laughs softly. Ella, embarrassed. Great first impression, huh? Liam, smiling. Best one I've seen all week. Their eyes lock, instant connection, a spark neither expected in such a place. Days pass, and Ella visits him every chance she gets, reading to him, laughing with him, and discovering his talent for painting. Liam sketches her without her knowing, capturing the warmth she brings to his sterile world. One evening, while they watch the rain together, Liam opens up about his illness. Liam, I used to think love was for other people, not someone stuck in here. Ella, maybe love shows up when you need it most. A slow montage follows Ella helping him walk the corridor, sharing snacks on the hospital roof, and dancing quietly in an empty hallway. Their feelings grow, but so does the shadow of his worsening condition. The doctor warns Liam about the risky surgery that might save him or take him away. Ella overhears and breaks down outside his room, afraid to lose him. That night, Liam gives her the portrait he's been secretly working on. Liam, this is how I see you, my light, even in the dark. Tears stream down her face as she hugs him tightly. Ella, you're not allowed to give up on me. Not now. The day of surgery arrives. Emotional music swells as Liam is wheeled away, Ella clutching the painting, whispering prayers. Hours pass like years. Finally, the doctor appears, smiling. Liam made it. Ella rushes into the recovery room, crying with joy. Ella, you scared me to death, idiot. Liam, weak smile. Guess I'm not done loving you yet. Weeks later, under the rising sun, they walk hand in hand outside the hospital, a new beginning for both. Liam stops, looks into her eyes. Liam, first love feels like forever. Ella, that's because it is. Ella starts visiting Liam every day during her rounds. She reads to him, brings little snacks, and laughs at his sarcastic jokes. Slowly, Liam starts opening up about his illness, dreams, and love for painting. Liam, I used to think hospitals were just places where you wait. Now, they're where I met you. Their moments become the highlight of each day. They sit by the window, watching raindrops race down the glass, sharing secrets no one else knows. Liam sketches her when she's not looking, capturing the warmth in her smile. Meanwhile, Ella hides her own struggles. Her father is sick, and she volunteers to escape her pain. One quiet night, as the hospital sleeps, she sits by Liam's bed and confides in him. Ella, you make me forget everything bad, even here. Liam, maybe that's what first love is, finding light in the darkest place. Their bond deepens into something unspoken but undeniable. The next day, they sneak to the hospital roof, wrapped in a blanket under the stars. Liam shyly takes her hand. Liam, if this is all I have left, I'm glad it's with you. Ella's eyes well up with tears, but she forces a smile. Ella, you're not leaving me anytime soon. Days blur into nights of laughter, painting sessions, and soft whispers. But behind their smiles, time is running out. The doctor delivers news that crushes the air around them. Liam needs a risky surgery. Fear creeps in, but so does love's resolve. Liam paints a final masterpiece of Ella, giving it to her the night before surgery. Liam, when you look at this, remember I fought because of you. The next morning, Ella waits as Liam is wheeled away, clutching the painting to her chest. Hours stretch endlessly until the doors open and the doctor nods he survived. Ella runs to him, tears streaming. Ella, you scared me more than anything, but I'm not letting you go. Liam, smiling weakly. Guess you're stuck with me. Weeks later, Liam takes his first steps outside, with Ella holding his hand. They watch the sunrise, hearts full of hope. Liam, first love feels like forever. Ella, that's because it is. They paint together, share snacks under the stars on the hospital roof, and dance in the hallway when no one is watching. Their laughter echoes through the empty corridors, a sound of life in a place meant for healing. Every moment with Ella makes Liam forget his pain, but his condition quietly worsens. One night, After a sudden coughing fit, doctors rush in, and Ella watches helplessly from the doorway as Liam struggles to breathe. The doctor later tells him he needs a risky operation that might save him or take him away forever. Liam, if I don't make it, promise me you'll keep smiling. Ella, tears streaming, don't you dare talk like that. You're not allowed to give up on me. Tension builds as Ella hides her fear behind forced smiles, staying by his side every waking moment. She brings him his favorite snacks, reads to him even when he drifts off to sleep, and whispers to him when she thinks he can't hear. Liam watches her silently, memorizing every detail of her face, knowing he might not have much time. Late at night, when everyone else is asleep, he secretly paints her portrait with trembling hands, capturing the light she brought into his life. Each brushstroke is a silent confession of love he hasn't yet spoken. On the eve of the surgery, he hands her the painting, wrapped in an old hospital sheet. Liam, this is how I see you, the reason I fight every day. Ella clutches the portrait, breaking down. Ella, you're not allowed to leave me. Not now, not ever. The next morning, emotional music swells as Liam is wheeled down the hall toward the operating room. Ella runs alongside the gurney, holding his hand until the last possible moment. Liam, softly, wait for me. Ella, always. The surgery begins. Ella paces the waiting room, clutching the portrait as if it were his heart. Hours drag on like eternity. Just when despair threatens to consume her, the doctor walks out with a tired smile. Liam made it. Ella bursts into the recovery room, crying and laughing at the same time. Ella, you idiot, you came back to me. Liam, weak smile. Told you. I'm not done loving you yet. Weeks later, under a golden sunrise, Liam takes his first steps outside with Ella by his side. They stop, facing each other, both knowing they've been forever changed. Liam, first love feels like forever. Ella, that's because it is. On the day of the surgery, the hospital corridors feel colder, the ticking clock louder. Liam sits up in his bed, pale but determined, holding something wrapped in a sheet. Ella walks in, her eyes already brimming with tears. He hands her the package with trembling hands. Liam, this is how I see you, my reason to fight. Ella unwraps it to find the portrait, every brushstroke filled with love and hope. Her voice breaks as she clutches it to her chest. Ella, you painted this, for me. Liam, for us. So you'll remember me, no matter what happens. Tears stream down her face as she grabs his hand. Ella, don't you dare talk like you're leaving me. You promised. Liam, then I'll keep that promise. The doors to the operating room swing open. Nurses wheel him away, and Ella walks alongside until she's forced to let go. Their fingers separate slowly, lingering in the air. Liam, whispering, wait for me. Ella, always. The waiting is unbearable. Ella sits on the edge of her chair, clutching the portrait as emotional music swells. Hours drag on, filled with silence, fear, and whispered prayers. Every time the door opens, her heart leaps and falls again. Finally, the doctor appears, exhausted but smiling. Doctor, he made it. He's strong, stronger than we thought. Ella rushes into the recovery room, her tears falling freely as she sees Liam awake, weak but smiling. Ella, you scared me to death, idiot. Liam, weakly smiling. Guess I'm not done loving you yet. She leans over, hugging him carefully, the portrait pressed between them. The monitor beeps steadily, each sound a promise of a future they thought they'd never have. Weeks later, Liam steps outside for the first time, the sun spilling golden warmth over the world. Ella is there, holding his hand, guiding him forward. They stop under the morning sky, looking at each other as if the world belongs only to them. Liam, first love feels like forever. Ella, that's because it is. One afternoon, they sit under a tree in the park, the same sketchpad resting on Liam's lap. He begins to draw again, his hand steadier than before. Ella, you haven't stopped painting me, have you? Liam, you're the only thing worth capturing. As they talk, They reflect on how close they came to losing everything. Ella tells him how she stayed awake every night during his surgery, whispering to his portrait. Liam admits he heard her voice in his dreams, guiding him back. Their bond feels unbreakable now, forged by pain and love. Days later, Liam surprises Ella with a gallery corner at a local art exhibit. On the wall hang paintings he created during his time in the hospital, each one telling their story. The last piece is a new portrait, Ella under the sunrise, her eyes full of hope. Liam: "This is the last one I painted, because now I don't need to imagine hope. I have it." Ella is moved to tears. "Ella, you're unbelievable. You almost gave up, and now you're giving the world your heart." As applause fills the room, Liam pulls Ella close. "Liam, first love saved me. You saved me." The film closes with them walking out of the gallery, their hands intertwined. The world around them is alive, vibrant, and full of promise. The camera lingers on their silhouettes as they walk toward the sunset, their future unknown but theirs to share. Weeks later, Liam is recovering, walking outside with Ella. They hold hands, watching the sunrise, the sky painted with soft gold and pink hues. The world feels brand new, like every moment is a gift. Liam: "First love feels like forever." Ella: "That's because it is." Just when it seems like their story has reached its perfect ending, the screen lingers, showing glimpses of their lives beyond the hospital. Ella helping Liam finish his first public art mural, Liam surprising her with a rooftop picnic, and both of them laughing as they dance in the rain. Their love only grows stronger, inspiring everyone around them. Months later, Liam, now healthy and vibrant, holds an art exhibition featuring paintings from his journey. At the center of the room hangs the portrait he gave Ella, the one that carried their love through the darkest times. Reporters ask about the inspiration behind his work. Liam simply looks at Ella across the room and smiles. "Liam, she's the reason I'm standing here today." Ella walks over, and they stand together as applause fills the gallery. Outside, they step into the night air, surrounded by city lights, holding hands like they never want to let go. Ella: "Remember when you thought you wouldn't make it?" Liam: "I didn't until I had you." The film crescendos with one final, powerful scene. The two of them standing at the edge of a cliff by the ocean, the wind blowing, the sun setting behind them. Liam pulls Ella into a tight embrace, kissing her forehead as waves crash below. Soft piano music lingers, leaving viewers emotional, hopeful, and craving more stories like theirs. Liam and Ella embracing their new life together. The challenges of recovery and rebuilding are real, but their love gives them strength. Liam returns to painting with renewed passion, each stroke a tribute to their journey. Ella supports him, her own dreams reigniting alongside his. They share quiet mornings filled with coffee and laughter, and evenings where they talk about the future, traveling, starting a family, and never taking a single moment for granted. One day, Liam surprises Ella with a journal he's been keeping, a collection of letters he wrote to her during his darkest nights. He reads one aloud, his voice steady and warm. "Liam, in the silence of the hospital room, your smile was my heartbeat. With you, I found a reason to fight, to live, to dream." Ella's eyes fill with tears, and she reaches for his hand. "Ella, you gave me hope when I had none. Together, we're unstoppable." Their bond inspires those around them, the doctors who cared for Liam, the volunteers who watched their love grow, and the community that rallies behind them. They become a symbol of courage, resilience, and the power of first love to change lives. The film closes with Liam and Ella standing on a hill overlooking their town at sunset. They hold hands tightly, faces glowing with joy and promise.